What's up, guys? Welcome to the first Sunday watch list of 2026. We're going to get right into it. We have a lot to cover for this upcoming week. We do have a lot of companies reporting earnings. We have a lot of news coming out, a lot of stuff happening in the market right now. For the most part, let's start off with SPY and QQ as always. Let me get rid of this. And as you guys can see, SPY went to all-time highs, 697, 698. And we just weren't able to break that. So I'm gonna have that 698 area marked out as the all-time high. And that was on Thursday. We got a crazy sell-off all the way down to, the 686, 685. And if we go to the daily time frame, we are in an inside bar. We are inside of Thursday's candle. So Thursday's candle here, we're just inside of it, so we have to wait a little bit more for more confirmation on this. Now we're just back in that range that we've just been consolidating in for the past almost 2 months, just kind of sideways in there, right? It's not the best range to be trading in, but we can make it work though. So we're gonna have that low as well, like that 686 area. We could see as a big resistance here, support, support, support. And so those are the two major levels that we are working with here. For the game plan going into Monday, as you guys can see, we failed Friday to get above the 693. 693 is a key level as well, 694 really, because it was Monday's high. If I go to a 15-minute, you'll see. It was Monday's high, it was Tuesday's low, it was Wednesday's low, and it was also, you can see why we rejected that on Friday. Monday's high, Tuesday's lows, Wednesday's lows, and just failure. So if we get above 694, I will look for longs to 698. If we get under 686, I will look for shorts to rate like 680s, guys. We have nothing but room to 680s. I think that could be an amazing short opportunity if we do get that. On the weekly and on the monthly candle just closed. Doesn't look too bad. But yeah, I feel like we need a little bit more data. So I'm gonna keep it simple with that game plan for now. Definitely forming, I believe, bearish divergence on the weekly where we're making higher highs, but the RSI is making a lower high. So that's definitely a bearish divergence on SPY. Let's not spend too much time here though. Let's move on. QQ. Kind of similar. We're forming a higher, actually, no, this wouldn't be the best bearish divergence. But let's take a look at what's happening on QQ. Same thing. You guys can see I'm on the weekly, and you can see for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, like 12 weeks in a row. We just can't break these all-time highs. So that lets me know this whole area right here is just a major level of supply. We are just struggling to get above this. And we rejected that this week. And so as long as we are under that, it looks like this trend is reversing to the downside. The major level on QQ, 618. If we get under 618 here on QQQ, this is an amazing level that I want to be. This looks better than SPY for me personally. I think I like the 618 level. If we get a clean break and hold under 618, it's going to be 614, 610, and 605. Those are my levels to the downside on QQQ. Okay, 614, 610, 605. It's as simple as I want to keep it. You can see, let's see on the monthly what it looks like. Monthly candle just closed. Monthly candle, I mean, we're just inside of November's candle. If you see, this is November's candle here. And even October's candle, October's highs, November highs, December highs, January highs, they're all at that same 636 area. We're just really struggling to get above that. If things get very weak, expect 600s and maybe even like November lows. That's if things get weak though, right? For now, we'll take it level to level with those levels that I just mentioned. But just to keep in mind, for the upside, I need to see reclaims of 628, 636. That's SPY, that's QQ. Let's get into some individual names. PLTR being the first one. PLTR is on a downtrend. We are at a major level of demand though. This 150 area. Every time we get to 150, I'll show you guys. Every time we get to 150, it holds. It holds here. It holds here. holds here, and it gives us a large move back to the upside. It holds here, large move back to the upside. Where are we at? Right at demand, but this time it looks a little bit weaker. So PLTR is relatively weak. If it breaks this level, I am expecting a sell-off into 140s, 136s. The thing is, it does have earnings on Monday, so probably not going to be trading this, but just to show you guys, does look like a good setup though, head and shoulders. We'll see what happens off that area. Maybe we could take it after earnings, but those would be the levels that I'd be using for the week. Next up, we've got, what was the next name? MU. Okay, MU. MU's been on a crazy run, but now we are, failing to make higher highs. We have this bearish engulfing on the daily. Two scenarios that I'm watching here. Obviously have a very key level here at 420. Okay, it holds and gets us back to all-time highs. It holds and it gets us back to all-time highs. We're right at it. We closed under, but in the after hours, we're reclaiming it. So there's two scenarios. If we open up above and we reclaim this, I'll look for a push higher. If we open up under and we start to reject it, then I will look for 407 and 400. So it's a double top here as well. It's a bearish engulfing on the daily, failing to make highs, but I'm still open-minded to if it reclaims this just because it's that strong of a name. But it is a little bit weaker right now. A lot of selling pressure today. And so we're going to see if we get continuation to the downside come Monday. So that is going to be MU. That's going to be the main level I watch. No, nothing else, just that main level I'll be watching. That is MU. AMD is next. AMD is another top watch. I really like this. This is failing to make a higher high here at 265. We failed to get above that, rejected 260. And here we are again in the 240. 243s is a big resistance from back here, and we're under that right now. So if this downtrend, now we are on a downtrend, fail to make higher high, this uptrend is over, and now what I'd be looking for is some type of lower high. So I'd like a rejection around this area, 240s to 243s. I want some type of lower high to target 225. As you guys can see, 225 is a very key level that every time we get here, it holds, it holds, it holds. It rejects, holds, and I think we're magneting to that level. So 225 is a target. Same thing though, it has earnings Tuesday, so I might end up staying away from it, but these are going to be the levels that we can use post earnings. Okay. Meta, think, yeah, Meta earnings highs, and then like the level that's been holding this week is not a bad setup either. This 713. It just keeps holding. So if we get under that, then we could probably start filling this gap to 700 and 685. Not bad. We have to get out of that inside bar from Thursday. Get out of Thursday's inside bar and we'll look for a move. Outside of that, I believe Amazon has earnings on Thursday as well. Probably won't be trading this much, but it does look like if we get a break under 237, look for a move lower, but probably will not be touching this because of earnings. Nvidia. Tesla. Tesla doesn't look bad either. So Tesla, I'm waiting for two things. We're in this range. I'm either looking for the break out of the 450s or the break under 417s. It is kind of moving sideways a bit, so I'm waiting for one of these two key levels for more direction, more confirmation, and keep it simple. Bounces and rejections off of these levels as well. For the most part, outside of that news-wise, then I'm going to be, for next week, we have PMI. We have PMI. We have job openings Tuesday. We have non-farm payrolls the first Friday of every month. So the first Friday of every month, we have non-farm payroll. So that's February 6th. Outside of that, guys, that is going to be overall the Sunday watch list. Hope you guys have a great trading week. And oh, we should probably keep an eye on gold. And I'll do a last minute analysis for those who stayed till the end. Gold and silver, insane. I think this could be a great dip buy opportunity. 46, 44. That is a level to watch. If we start reclaiming the 5,000s on gold, definitely interested in that. So 49.68 to 5,000, I'm going to be watching that area. Do we reclaim or do we stay under it? That's my big question. If we reclaim, I'm going to easily target 5,100, 5,200 and just ride that move back up. But if it fails, then we could target these lows again. Crazy, insane volatilities. They're trading like crazy. Silver as well is down 30% today alone. So crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. If you're a beginner trader, you should stay far away from this. If you have experience and you can manage your risk, take advantage of it. New traders, stay far away from this. Seriously. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing trading week. And yeah, thanks, guys. Peace.